Today on Design, Build, and Fix, this is the first in a series of videos I'm going to show you how I convert this shuttle bus into the ultimate van life RV toy hauler. Today's video is going to be on the overall design intent. So subscribe to the channel, come on this journey with me. Now let's jump right into the video. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the 2014 E450 shuttle bus that I grabbed. It has a 14,500 pound GVW. It currently weighs about 10,020 pounds. So that means I can put almost 4,500 pounds worth of weight on this thing and still be legal. It has a 6.8 liter Triton V10. Those motors are hard to kill. It has 218,000 miles on it. Now don't cringe. 218,000 on a 6.8 liter Triton V10 is about halfway done. That means I got another 150, 200,000 more to go on this. I'm not so worried about that. A little bit of outside rust that's on there. Got a little bit there on the side panel there. A little bit of rust by the rear wheel, but not too bad for a 2014. Tires on it are relatively pretty good. This vehicle is 26 feet long, 95 inches wide, and inside it's going to be 91 inches wide. And if you look down the side, it does have a slight taper to it. I don't know if you can see that, a slight taper, but not too bad. It also has an emergency exit there in the back, and it also has, and this is what I'm really interested in, it has the handicap lift. And the reason I'm interested in the handicap lift is because I'm going to convert this into an RV / toy hauler. I race competitive motocross, and so this is where the dirt bike's going to go, and it's also going to be the main sleeping area when I take the family. We'll show you that conversion here in the design when we get to that point. This side has a little bit more rust to it. You can see some more in the wheels, and then a little bit more on the side. Ultimately, we're going to clean this thing up, probably get a paint job to it, and do some type of vinyl wrapping to it. It gets about 10 miles to the gallon. It's actually not too bad for a vehicle that weighs 10,000 pounds. Alright, so we're going to come in here. Alright, so some of the specs on this. The big thing here is that we have 6'2" of interior height, which I believe is going to be perfect because I'm about 5'11", so I got about 3 more inches to deal with before I actually have to duck. We have an interior width of 91 inches all the way around, and then we have a distance from behind the driver's seat. Let's zoom in here. From that ledge right there all the way to the back door is 17 feet 4 inches, and from this side it's 16 feet 4. So plenty of space to work with. Now my goal is to have sleeping for 6, full shower, not a wet shower or not a wet bath, but a full shower with a toilet and some sort of medicine cabinet, possibly a sink in there, kitchen space, sleep 6, air conditioning, and also, yes, I know there's a lot of people out there that say that the interior air conditioning when you're driving should be taken out because it's taking a lot of headroom, but ultimately I'm going to be leaving that. I'm not going to take any of that out. I'm just going to keep it. And this area here, from this, of course, it's going to be coming out from about there to the back is where we're going to store the dirt bike, the generator, some tools that I need, gasoline and stuff for the dirt bikes when I race, and that's going to be more of the toy hauler portion of it. When I go in RV with the family, this area here is going to be the main bedroom area, and the distance from right there all the way to this side is about 6'2", and so this is where the main bed will be. And hopefully there'll be a shelf here that'll fold up, which will give us a headboard. And so we're going to put in a air conditioning unit in the ceiling, like most RVs have. We're also going to put a max air fan in here. Cabinets on the top on both sides. And over here and here, I haven't really done the design yet. We'll show you that here in the next video or so. And basically what we're going to do is put a slide out couch on both sides, so we can sleep 2 on this side, 2 over here, and we'll sleep 2 back here. Now I do have the goal of carrying 100 gallons of fresh water. I also want to have a 30-gallon black water tank and a 25-gallon gray water tank, because some of that 100 gallons, when I'm riding my dirt bike, about 60 gallons of that 100 will go to wash the dirt bike, and I'll still have 40 gallons or so to use for the shower, for cooking or whatever. And all those tanks are going to be located underneath the bus outside. I'm not planning on using this in the cold weather, mostly a fair weather type of RV. So I'll have 100 gallons of fresh water. We're going to have electric hot water tank. One other thing we're going to deal with is we're probably going to have about 600 amp hours of AGM batteries on here, which will give us about 300 amp hours of auxiliary power for the RV portion of it. I am not going to be doing lithium ion. I'm a big fan of it, not a big fan of the cost. So I'm thinking for about 900 bucks, maybe 800 bucks or so, I can get 3 200 amp AGM batteries, which will give us about a halfway discharge of about 300 amp hours. I think it'll be more than enough. I am also not going to be putting any solar panels on the roof. I'm going to get power generated from the alternator as we drive, and then I'll also have a generator that'll be outside to generate electricity for when we're parked. Now, when I race dirt bikes, they allow generators to happen overnight, and so I'll get probably some sort of a relatively quiet Honda that produces 3,000 watts of power. That'll be more than enough or so to run the air conditioning unit. We'll also be getting a 30 amp shore power installed, so when we go RVing in a campsite, we can plug in, and that'll take care of the power that we need to. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Come with me on this journey as I convert this shuttle bus into the ultimate van life RV toy hauler. See you in the next one.